Hello everyone, welcome to Arduino and My Robot chapter 9.1. We'll be using this notation of point 1, point 2, point 3 whenever we will be doing a project. So this first project is blink LED. We'll be trying to glow an LED light using our Arduino board. So this will be our first project. So as you can see, this is our Arduino board and there is a green button. As soon as you connect it with this power source, here is the power source. As soon as you connect it, you can see that your board is having power by this green button. I suppose you can see this. Let me highlight it. Okay, so I don't think I can highlight it. So here is a green button. Then you see this yellow circle. In this also, here is a symbol that is L that shows this is an LED light and you can turn it on and off using this red switch. Okay. Now you see, as I said, this plus sign, this complete line is one wire. Similarly, this minus sign is another wire from here to here. And this A, B, C, D, E. Okay. This number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this whole line is one wire. Number 2 is another wire. Number 3 is another wire. Number 4 is another wire. So I have connected my LED light with number 1 and number 2. So let's connect one wire to the positive terminal and other wire to negative terminal. So I have connected one wire to negative and one wire to positive terminal. From here, another wire, or you can suppose it, this whole wire is going from here, entering at this position and coming out from here. So it's going and getting connected to pin number 13. So this numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 13, we'll be calling them as pins. Okay. So one end of this LED is connected. You can remove this breadboard and imagine this bulb is getting LED bulb is getting directly pinned connected to this. So one end of this bulb is getting connected to 13 and another end, that is negative end, is getting connected to ground. So whenever you connect an electronic equipment, one end will be definitely connected with ground. Ground means the earthing line. Okay. So this is the basic code. We'll do again, but before that, let's just understand. So void setup. There are two functions, setup and loop. So setup will be used when we want just to write anything once, and loop will be used when we'll be writing anything that is repeated. So in our case, we want our LED to glow, then turn off, then turn on, turn off, turn on, off, on, off. So this is getting repeated on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay. For turning on, we'll be writing high, and turning off, we'll be writing low. Okay. Now let's understand each line one by one. In void setup, you have to write it same way. And you must remember this is case sensitive language. Case sensitive means capital A is not same as small a. That is, whatever thing you write in capital letter should be written in capital letter, and whatever functions are to be written in small letters, that should be in small. You should not mix the case. So I cannot write here small letter high. I cannot write here small letter low. It should be capital low and capital high, and similarly capital output. Okay. So pin mode. Pin mode in this setup part will be telling where our electronic component is connected. So when I say pin mode, means our pin mode where our LED is connected, it is connected to 13 position. You see in the previous here, LED is connected to 13 pin. Okay. So pin mode is 13. And then what is that pin mode is doing? That is giving an output. Okay. Output means the result. When we connect our LED, that is giving us a result. So what we are going to do with our pin is we are going to turn it on. For that, we will be giving a command to the LED. To that, for doing that, we'll write digital, then capital W and write. So digital write. So what we are going to write into pin number 13. So bracket open and close. In that, we'll write at what pin point we are going to make the action. So at 13 pin, whatever component is connected, make it high. High means turn it on. So digital write, we are telling the computer or Arduino board, whatever the component is connected at number 13, turn it on. Okay, semicolon. Semicolon is to end that line. Okay, you must end every line with a semicolon. Then next is delay. Keep that bulb on up to next 1000 milliseconds. So when I write delay means this action will be taking place and then there is a delay means there is a gap of 1000 milliseconds. So for next 1000 millisecond this will be turned on, it will not be closing, so it will be glowing. Then once this 1000 millisecond is over, the next command will read digital write. So again I'm going to write a command for pin number 13. So now what should happen at pin number 13? Low. That is, the electric current should stop flowing in that pin. So it will turn off and it will be off. Okay. Now next line is delay. Up to what many times, how much time it should be delayed? So it is 1000 millisecond again. So bracket close. When the bracket closes means it has to go back again. So again it will come to this bracket, then it will go inside, then again the same thing happens. Okay. So this is how it is going to read the program. Now we'll be doing it live. We'll be making our first project. Let me delete this for you. Okay, so this is fresh. You go to components, select basics, then you go down, select your Arduino board. You are here, select it, and you are good. I'll keep it that way. Then I'll take my breadboard and I'll attach here. I'll rotate it. Okay, so this is my breadboard. Okay, now let's stop adding any component. Just let's check the code text part. Okay, so I'll turn on start the simulation. So you see the power is connected here, and you can see this green button glowing. So this green button glowing means this board is connected and it is getting power. I'll zoom in and you can see as soon as I connect the power, this will turn on. You can see I'll close it, stop simulation. So it is off. Start simulation, it is on. Okay. So this is how we can do. And you see this is a blinking LED light here. Okay. So as I showed in that presentation, this is where the light will be blinking. So this is a blinking uh, code and this LED built in. So built in means that is already on the board. So this is where the power is going right now. Now I'll show you, I'll change this, stop simulation. Now I want to attach an LED bulb here. So I'll drag it here. I'll take an LED bulb. If you do not find it, you can even search. I am searching for LED. So here we have different type of LEDs. So I'll take normal LED. This RGB is red, green, and blue. So it will change the color every time you click it. But this is not the simple one. You see, we have 4 legs here, and in this, just 2 legs. So we'll be taking just basic example. I'll take it and put it here. So is it right? No. As I said, line number 1 will have same power, 2 will have same power, 3 will have same power. Now you see leg number 5 of the LED, both legs are on the same line. That is, both is connected to one line. Either it is positive or negative, but we do not want that. We want one leg to be positive and one leg to be negative. So I turned it and I connected it here. So one leg is on 5, one leg is on 6. So I'll do one thing, click on 5 and connect it with negative. Then I'll click on 6 and I'll connect it with positive. So I don't want both colors to be green. Then I'll select one of the leg and I'll go to color section and I'll change it to red. So now you see both are different colors. So what I'll do is one color, I'll change the color later. One end should go to ground. So here is ground and other end, that is this end, will go to pin number 13. Whatever pin you want, you can do. I'm just taking it 13. You can take any other pin. From here, I can drag it like this. Okay. So I want to change the color. Select this. It was green in color. So let's select green. So you see from here, this line is green. This complete line is green. Okay. When I hover over it, when I put mouse over that hole, you see all that are getting powered with one single line will get colored. So you see all are getting green color, right? When I see over this, this is all getting green color, means these all are same power line, positive, and this is negative. So our bulb is ready. Now we'll go for code and we'll edit our code. So our LED, we do not want this built-in LED, means this LED to glow. We want to change it. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll remove this. I want my pin number 13 to glow. Okay, so I'll change it. And here also in this, I want the pin number 13. We are trying to turn on which pin? 13 number pin, because we have put our code, sorry, LED on 13 number. So now this is done. I'll click on start simulation. I'll zoom out first. Okay. I turned start simulation. Now you see this LED is also glowing. If you are not clear, you can see here. I'll remove the code. Now you see this LED is glowing, right? So this is the first project we have done using your Arduino board. You can see this LED glowing here, red color, and also this LED. Since this is default, so you can glow. And this is the switch button. See, if I have pressed it for long, the bulb is not playing. But as soon as I leave it, the code will start reading. Okay, you can see the bulb glowing. Now I'll show you, I can add multiple bulbs in this. Suppose I want to add one more bulb here. I'll turn it. I'll add it. I'll click start simulation again. Now you see the both bulbs are glowing. Now let's one more thing. Let's change the stop the simulation now. I'll change the pin to pin number 12. You can take any pin number. So pin is basically the address, okay, where this electronic component is added. 12. Now I'll delete this and I'll make it 12. Now again I'll do it start simulation. Now you see it's working again. So that's how we have done our first project, and in next project we'll be doing something extra. We'll add more components to see what things are happening. As soon as I click stop simulation, you see the power is off. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this session and you loved your first project. We'll see you in the next. Thank you.